Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We did a little bit of traveling the week before Thanksgiving and after, and got home in the nick of time to start filming all of these wonderful videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. But while we were gone, I bought a few books because why not? So we went with our in-laws to an Ollie's. You guys have heard me talk about Ollie's before, and my in-laws had never been. They just opened up one in our hometown, so we went on Black Friday, I think, to kind of show them around Ollie's and all of the books and everything. I was sad that their book section was not near as big as ours. Hopefully that changes for them in the near future, or maybe it's just the selection that they had is so much different than ours, I guess. But it did seem to be a smaller section. Nonetheless, I did find some, so fear not. I also found some for Michaela, so I'm going to show you hers first, and then we're going to move on to what I found. First of all, you guys know Ollie's is such a fantastic deal, and the first book I got her was for $1.99, and it has so much going on. It's pretty cool. So it's a nice cardboard book, but then you have these little sections. So like right here for Minnie Mouse, you can pull up, and you get to see the hippo come up out of the water. And on the other side, there's also something happens over there. Oh, it's a bird. So each one of these characters you pull up or slide out, and it shows you something that the book is talking about, which is really cool. They came up on a watering hole. Is that its giant feet? It's just 6 slippery elephants trying to beat the heat. And then you slide it out and you see Donald's getting doused with water. So I think this is a great book for $1.99, and it was originally $10.99. You guys know Michaela and myself love Sesame Street, and they had these Sesame Street Elmo's Learning Adventure. These were also $1.99, original price $8.99, and they are pretty adorable. What is that? Oh, that's neat. So this one is a trip to the museum, and I didn't notice it before. And you can see that they're sealed. I haven't opened them yet. But on the back, there's a little coloring page. So that's pretty neat. You get to create your own artwork to the frame and color the picture. So that's super cool. There is a couple more. And this one is Hooper's Store. And this one has a color sheet on the back too. And then I saved the best for last of the Sesame Street books, and it's Let's Go with Big Bird. Now this one does not have a coloring sheet on the back. What is this? River of Recycling. Look who's taking a boat ride using popsicle sticks. Oh, cool. So it just gives you an idea for a craft using popsicle sticks to make a little boat. So that's pretty neat. That's really cute. So not a bad deal for $1.99. And then this was in the kids section. I'm still so confused, but Michaela saw Winnie the Pooh and had to have it. This is more a book that you give to someone getting married. This says Winnie the Pooh, The Adventure Begins, Lesson in Love for Your Life Together. $2.99. It's a cute book. I can understand why she was drawn to it. But it's just little sayings or verses. Love keeps no record of wrong. Love always hopes, all that kind of stuff. Love never fails. Us too. So it's really cute, and I don't mind reading it to her, with her. Love is not proud, you know, because it's biblically based, and it's just really cute. So I will read it to her. It's just very odd to be in the children's section. Maybe the people didn't realize when they were stocking it what it truly was, but it's okay. This next book for her, I am the most excited about probably, because this was a $16 book and I got it for $3.99, and it is Frozen 365. So there's 365 stories for a story per day, and the illustrations are gorgeous. Inside, you can see each page has a story. I thought that was really nice. I love the cover on this too. I don't know exactly how you would explain it. Look at the side of that. Isn't it so colorful? So pretty. And the very first page, it does talk about, it's called The Magical Accident, where, you know, Anna gets struck with Elsa's icy powers. And then it goes on, do you want to build a snowman for the first time in forever? The Coronation, An Icy Reveal, Let It Go, Journey to the North Mountain. I mean, it just goes on. And then there's other stories that we've never heard. So I can't wait to see how this unfolds. And I feel like for $3.99, I should have got a lot of these because I feel like these would make really great gifts. And it is, I've never seen it before, or I would have gotten it for her. So that's it for Michaela's books. Let's dig into the ones I got at Ollie's. Some of these did come from Walmart and one from Barnes & Noble's when I was with Nicole. And there we go. So the first one is Catherine Coulter. I know I said that wrong, but it is an FBI thriller and it was $3.99. It's nice and chunky, something to read in the new year. I don't know much about it, but it has 400, oh my goodness, 480 pages, 479 pages. So this will definitely be a read for the new year. But apparently this is the 21st installment of the electrifying FBI thriller series. Oh, nothing like getting on the train in the 21st book where you know nothing about the characters. That's nice. So it's okay. It's okay. Hopefully I'll do some reading on Goodreads to see what I can find about some of the other ones to get some character development. That way I'm not completely lost, but hey, I mean, for $3.99, it sounds okay. And I might pass this on to my in-laws. You guys, I can't wait to show you. I have a gigantic stack of books over here to film. Don't know if I'll get to it today, but they sent home a gigantic stack of books and I'm sitting on the floor and they're literally right here to me. So that's gonna be for another day probably because it's gonna take a while and my battery will probably die. But the next one that I got was for $4.99 and this is called The Good Sister, and they always did a Target clear out or whatever you want to call it, where they bought a bunch of Target items, and this happens to be one of them. They've got the Target logo here and it says everyone has a dark side, two sisters, one truth, but which one of them knows it? And I don't know much about this author, Sally Hepworth, but it says praise for the mother-in-law. So apparently that was a book written before this one. Okay, she has written The Mother-in-Law, The Family Next Door, The Mother's Promise, The Things We Keep, The Secrets of Midwives, and another language I can't pronounce. But it starts off inside with a journal of one of the characters. And I feel like this goes back and forth. I think it's multiple viewpoints for sure. But I think it goes back and forth and references that journal a lot too. So we'll see. Again, it's something for the new year. I'm excited for that. We made 2 trips to Walmart, and the first trip to Walmart, I got The Silent Patient. I have wanted to read this. This is old news to everyone, but I've wanted to read it for so long, and I just haven't picked it up. I feel like a lot of times, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when there's a lot of hype about a book, it just falls flat for me. I don't get the hype a lot of the times, or I can't get into it when everyone else is jazzed about it. I have to read it much later, and I did not want this to be a disappointment, so I've waited all this time to buy the book. And if you've read it, let me know with no spoilers. Did you enjoy it? Because I'm so excited to get into it, and I know upon talking to my mother-in-law, this is on her wish list to read, so when I'm finished with it, I'll probably pass it along to her. The next time we went to Walmart, I did pick up 2 books, and this is by the author of One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next, and that is The Cousin. Family first, always. And I loved One of Us is Lying. It was really good, and I didn't really like the TV series all that much, but I'm excited to read this. I don't know when this came out. It looks fairly new. Okay, it was written in 2020, so I'm excited to read this one. And the last book I bought at Walmart is the Twisted Tale Disney Almost There. It's the Tiana book, What if Tiana made a deal that changed everything? I do not know anything else about this. I love this cover. It is gorgeous, and I love, you know, the flower at the bottom. And then here's what the back of that book looks like. I'm just a sucker for green anyway. I love Tiana's green, so it's just really pretty. I think it's gonna look nice with the rest of my Disney books. And of course, I want to read it. All right, you guys. You may need to sit down for this. If you're standing, if you're watching me while you clean, please go sit down for just a few seconds, because I'm holding the very last book in my hands. I bought when I was with Nicole at Barnes & Noble. It's a book that I swore that I would never read. It's a series I said I was never going to read. It's the first book in the series, I guess. In fact, if you watch my coffee book tag, you may already know what book I have, or if you follow me on Instagram, you may know what book I'm talking about. And that's the first Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, I'm so new to it, I had to read what the title was. I've seen the movies, so don't throw me any hate. It's just crazy that I even picked up the book, and I gotta say, I love it. I enjoy the friendships and the banter between Harry and Ron and Hermione, and I just really enjoy it. I love Hagrid so very much, and I can't wait to see the rest of these books. And I'm gonna go check out my local bookstore at the first of the year and see what I can find. But I think the thrill of it will be getting them one at a time. If I go and buy all of them, they're gonna sit here, because I know me, if I buy everything all at one time, there's not a chance I'm reading it. So I've got to finish one and then treat myself to go get the other. So that is what I'm going to do in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Narnia series, because I did love book 1 with that. But shocked that I love this, and I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching my videos through Vlogmas. Thank you for hanging out with me for this one. Have you got any new books on your wish list for Christmas? Is there any that you're hoping that is under the tree this year? I'm sure that I could think of a few more that I need, but that is it for this video. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.